Hey guys, welcome to the channel that brings you 12 slot bonus hunts with simple rules and stakes we can all relate to. So stick around, you may well see a profit in the end. And if you do enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. This is scatter time, let's go. And we get in on the respin. Okay guys, this is Idle Pop Fever, a new one by Pragmatic. We've got our 10 free spins. It's cost us just shy of a £5 to get them. If I'm honest, I was getting a little bit bored playing this game, but nevertheless we have hit the bonus. So let's see what the bonus will pay and whether or not it's going to give us a profit. Oh, 3x wilds, that's handy, isn't it? Sensational on the first spin. We love a sensational. Sensational! £13.62. Just like to say, all games featured in today's video will be new releases or games that I've never played on the channel before. Oh, those multipliers can go on. Oh my god, that's got to be big, surely. That's another sensational on top of a sensational. Sensational! 58.70 for that spin alone. Gee whiz, guys. I'm probably willing to play through the boredom of the base game to try and get this bonus in the future. It does seem that if those wilds spread their wings enough, you can get some blinking good hits. Bear in mind that we are playing 20p stakes, so when those wilds hit, oh my days, that's given us a massive bonus. Okay, well, we had that massive return. This is the final spin. Oh, we didn't hit any wilds that time. But boy oh boy guys, what a way to start a bonus hunt when you're playing new games. I always play minimum stakes with the new games because obviously I want to limit my loss because I may or may not enjoy these games. But yeah, the base game is pretty boring. It's very rare that you hit the wilds. Those targets are for the wilds. And if you do hit the wild, then there is the possibility of the wild spreading. But other than that, the base game is pretty tight. We had a lot of dead spins. We only made money back when we hit the wilds. Overall, guys, well, that bonus is well worth another look in the future. So rest assured, Idle Pop Fever will get another outing sometime in the future. But today, blinking hell, what a result to start the first game today. Massive profit, and yeah, what can I say? I'm well happy with that. Let's go and find out what the next game is going to be then. Let's go. Oh, we are popping, guys. We are popping. Right, this is 3 Runaway Riches, and well, it's a standard hold and win pot trigger, but we have triggered 2 of the trains, so we get extra board and up and extra spins. Was it, or was it upgrade? Extra spins. So we get 4 and out instead of 3 and out. So it can add as much as it wants, please. It's cost us nearly £17 to get this bonus. I didn't think we were going to trigger, if I'm being perfectly honest. But we have. And this is what we are getting back. Come on. Need a save on both. Didn't get it on either. Okay, well, it is a standard pot trigger and basically hold and win. Fans of the channel will know I do not like pot triggers, but I will give every single game an opportunity, because there are games out there that do have very special hold and wins, which I really like. As for the gameplay on that game, well, the base game was dull, only briefly interrupted by the satisfying noise that the trains above the reels make when a scatter coin lands. It's a beautiful hoot. Other than that, it is a one and done, guys. We are making a loss on 3 runaway riches today. It's not the type of game that I want to play again. A lot of people like hold and win games. I'm not a particular fan of them, and I especially don't like pot triggers that much. But that's that. That was 3 runaway riches. Let's go and find out what the next new game is going to be. Let's go. Oh my word! It's only gone and dropped in the super bonus. Get in there. Right. This is Medusa Dark Ages. And before we get into these super free games, I just want to let you know about the gameplay. Now, it's based similarly to Gates of Olympus, where eight symbols need to cascade, and obviously adds multipliers. But what's different with Medusa Dark Ages is that you've got the Medusa modifiers in there. So when a Medusa lands, she can either remove symbols to make more room on the real set to get the tumbles in. She can convert symbols into all of the same, or she can convert symbols into multipliers, and it makes a massive difference to the excitement of the gameplay, if I'm being totally honest. But let's not hang about. Let's get into these super free games. We've hit a super bonus first time we've ever played it, and it's cost us just under £3 to get this bonus. 10 free spins, come on. I think every time we hit a super bonus symbol, we get additional free spins. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure on that. No, it's not. The super symbols are exactly what they are, basically. Scatter symbols. We need 3. I remember now. We need 3 for re-triggers. What is different to these cascades on super bonus as opposed to the normal bonus? Not sure. I'm not really sure, but we'll soon see if something different happens. Right, global multiplier is increasing. This is our halfway point. Right, so if we hit another super bonus, it's a re-trigger. I think it's 5 free spins if I remember rightly. You would think hitting a super bonus would be good, yeah? But it doesn't seem to be kicking off in any shape or form at the moment. Does it guarantee that a Medusa lands on every drop? We've only got 82 pence in there at the minute, and we've only got 2 after this. 2 spins remaining after this. This is damn poor. Right, that's probably the best hit we had, and it didn't come with a multiplier. Great. Well, this is not looking good, guys, is it? That's crazy. How can you not get a tidy bonus if you hit the super bonus? The gameplay is brilliant. The result was absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Anyway, let's do a few spins. How can you hit a super bonus and only win 90 pence? It's let itself down now. I was loving the game up until that point. I'm still going to give it another opportunity, I think, just purely based on the gameplay itself. I really enjoyed it, and then for that reason, that is why I'll play it again, most likely in the near future. But for now, after hitting a super bonus and not getting a very good bonus, we are making a loss on Medusa Dark Ages. That was game number 3. Let's go and find out what game number 4 has in store. Hopefully we can get a positive bonus. Let's go. Okay guys, well, game number 4 is called Shark Boss. We have a tease, and we didn't hit. And that has been quite frequent, and yet we have not been able to hit the bonus. Quick overview of the game. Oh, let's see this tease drop in. No. Quick overview of the game. The shark will drop a fishing line into the water to collect any cash values that are held by the fisherman. He's got 2 different reels. One, he's got a can of beer at the end of the reel, and the other is a gold trophy. If the can of beer is thrown over, then it will collect all symbols and then remain on screen until it can collect no further symbols. So basically, once you get a blank screen, he'll retract his rod. The gold trophy that's attached to his reel, it adds a hell of a lot more fishermen to the reel, and then it'll only collect once, though it doesn't repeat through additional spins. But we've not been able to hit the bonus, so that is the last spin. It is a max bet bust out on Shark Boss. Unfortunately, that was game number 4. Let's go and find out what's at game number 5 today. Let's go. Oh, we are triggering. Okay guys, this is Beef Up the Bonus Power Combo. It hasn't cost us a lot, around about £3 to get this, and it is obviously a standard hold and win, but we've got 2 boards as opposed to the one that we should have. Right, fusion. Do these trigger? Yeah, they must do. Obviously they can trigger if we hit enough of them, I guess. They're going to increase. Yeah, he gets bigger every time you hit him. The values that we've got on screen at the moment, though, are not great, are they? The biggest being 75 pence. Gonna need a save on board number 1. Didn't get it, so that board is out of action now. And we're gonna need a save on this one now as well, which we didn't get. Okay, well, that is a quick bonus, a quick return, and a one and done. Cannot see myself playing that game ever again. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but that type of game just does not enthuse me at all. That was Beef Up the Bonus Power Combo. We are actually going to make a small profit on the game as we move towards the halfway point now. Game number 6 is coming your way. Okay guys, well, we've reached the halfway point and we are playing Oxygen 3. I've never played Oxygen 2 or the original Oxygen, so I have no idea whether or not there's been any upgrades to the gameplay. However, what I can say is that it is a very good value for money slot. There's going to be a lot of gameplay for your buck here. The type of game that you can sit down on a Sunday afternoon with a small balance and have a little bit of fun with. It's not generally the type of game that I would go for. However, I have kind of enjoyed playing it without having hit anything of real note in terms of the tumbles. I think my biggest win has been around about £3.60, and that seems a little low considering how many multiples get on the screen sometimes. You know, we're looking at multiples that can go in excess of 3264x, but it's having those multipliers and the symbols landing on them that's been the problem. But yeah, this is going to be the final spin, and that is it, guys. That is Oxygen 3, and it is a max bet bust out. And yeah, that's yeah, it's one of them games that appeals to quite a lot, but not something that I will rush to get back to, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Yeah, like I said, max bet bust out, and overall, guys, well, we started with a balance of 20 quid, so we're not doing too bad. We're still in front. Like I always say, I never expect to make a profit on these new game bonus hunts that I do, and when I do, it is absolutely welcome. At this point, I would just like to say a big shout out to all our new subscribers. The channel has gone way beyond what I ever expected it to at this point. And I really appreciate every single person that takes the time to watch these videos, comment, like, and share. Right, let's start the second half of the hunt. No idea what it's going to be, so hopefully it'll be a good one. Let's go. Up, and we have triggered. Okay, guys, this is Reel the Rum. It's a 6 reel, Ways wins 6 coins or more to trigger the respins, and we need to see the collects, basically, because they will collect everything on screen. And we get 3 lives and out, obviously. I did just have a tidy coin collection. Right, that was a 2x multiplier on the coin collect there. So it's going to collect all the coins and then multiply it by 2. So that's going to give us £5 in the collection there. Respins are restored. Yeah, I got the collector with a 2x multiplier on 3 quid earlier in the base game, but it has taken over £9 to get this bonus. So I'm hopeful that we can get as much back as possible, if not more. I don't hold out too much hope of making a profit on this game, if I'm being perfectly fair to the game. Need a save? Yeah, we got one. Where's the collector then? It appears in the top left hand position only, apparently. But these values are small. 25 pences and just the 150 pence on show. Need a save? Didn't get it. Okay, guys, well, that's going to add another £3.25 to the balance for the bonus, giving us a total win of £8.31. Right, I'm not going to do any additional spins on this. I am going to take the small loss on the chin, pay farewell to Reel of Rum, because I'm very unlikely to play that one again, despite the fact it's got the multiplier collectors in the hold and win bonus. It just doesn't offer enough excitement for me, unfortunately. Right, let's move on. Find out what we're playing next. Come and join me. This is Mice Heist, and it is scatter time. Okay guys, this is a new one from Inspired Gaming. It's cost us just shy of £14 to get the bonus. Yeah, so basically we're the robber, the cop is chasing us, let's get as much cash as we can. That's effectively how it works. So basically, if a cop gets to the bank before the mice, then there's the opportunity to end the game essentially, but it will give us multipliers for landing on the banks. We've got to collect 4 multiplier there with no cash. Come on, where's the cash? Well, it's 20 pence times 4, only £1.60, but we have reached another position. 5x multiplier. Now we need to get a tidy collector in, because otherwise this could potentially end sharpish. Right, 5x multiplier. It's only going to give us £1. Come on, we need to get to that bank. We need to get to the bank before the cop. Oh, the cop's got there. Right. So if he's sleeping, if he wakes up, game over. So obviously, if he's sleeping and you can get to the vault, then the game will continue. £5.80 back for the bonus. Doesn't seem an awful lot, but it will be only fair of me to give this game another spin in the future. I can see there is something there. Right, we'll leave it there then. That was Mice Heist. Unfortunately, we are going to make a loss on the game today, but keep your eyes peeled in the future, because I will definitely be playing that one again. Right, let's move on. What are we going to play next? Who knows? The randomizer is not in action today. It is just purely brand new games. Let's go. Okay guys, well, we are playing Lots of Little Leprechauns, and it is essentially a pot trigger game, but it has a very, very good base game to go with it. In the middle of the reels you see 3 frames. If a wild lands in those frames, it'll select one of the lucky leprechauns on the left hand side. Now, what I have found is that the early part of the game, it was being very, very favourable with the leprechauns in the frames, because you have to accumulate a certain amount of spins in order to unlock the leprechauns. Since I unlocked everything, I was actually in credit when I unlocked the entire game, and I haven't seen anything of major note since. So it's pretty much allowed me to unlock everything in the game, and then decided that it was time to dead spin. I'm not getting the leprechauns in the frames as often, and when they are coming, I'm not getting the results that I were getting early on in the game. Now, is that a rule in order for you to continue playing the game? I'm not sure, but obviously I've not been able to trigger the bonus, and we are now approaching a max bet bust out. I like the game. I've got to say, this is the type of game that I will want to play if I'm bored and I've got an hour to spare or something like that. Then I'll probably revisit this game. But unfortunately, that was the last spin, and it is a max bet bust out on Lots of Little Leprechauns. I advise you that if you do play slots and you just want to have a little session with a little bit of fun, then go and have a look at lots of little leprechauns. If you don't play slots, well, enjoy what you just saw on the screen. Right, that was game number 10. We are approaching the penultimate game in this hunt, so let's go and find out what it's going to be. Oh, we are triggering giant reels and golden reels. Okay guys, well I didn't do a reload. I was just going to play with the balance that I had to see if I could hit the bonus. We have done so, and it's cost us £4 to do it. So we've got 10 free spins with giant reels and golden reels. So let's see what we're going to get back. We can also trigger stack collect with the red. Collect. No. If we hit red symbols, we could also trigger that one, but we haven't won anything yet. We really need to collect something. Total's 38 pence so far. We've only got 4 spins remaining. Where's the collector? There's a collector, but it's not collecting much, is it? 13.5x, £2.70 going in. 2 spins to go after this one. We need a collector. Yes. Okay, well we've got a mini there. It's a little bit bigger win. £5.60 going in. And this is the final spin. And that is that. £8.68 coming back. Right, okay, so it is going to be a profit on Dark Waters 3 The Cursed Voyage. That was the penultimate game in today's hunt. I'm not going to do any additional spins on this one, as we have triggered 2 bonuses and it's not worth me attempting to get the last one. Right, let's move on and find out what the final game in this hunt is going to be today. I'm not going to do a reload. I'm just going to play with the balance that I've got, and if it goes, it goes. Let's go check out game number 12. Final game in today's hunt is Sunny Rider and the Crystal Chambers. Down the bottom you'll see 3 books. Each spin they will open to determine a bonus symbol, a multiplier, and how many split reels you will get during that spin. There are 5 different bonuses, all color coordinated to the bonus symbol that appears at the bottom. So it's, as in the case it's blue there, only blue can appear on the reels to give you scattered teases. What do I think of this game? Well, I say I haven't invested enough in the game, but I believe what we had left in the balance is enough to make me decide that this game is going to be shelved. I don't like it. It's given us 5 split reels there, 7,776 ways, and we haven't won a penny. This is the final spin before we end today's festivities, and it was a dead spin. Whatever balance I had left went very, very quickly on that game. It doesn't seem to pay that much when you hit the wins. The multipliers aren't great, and the wins ways aren't good enough to sustain a good level of turnover of cash. Obviously, we are going to make a loss on that game. And overall, guys, well, I really have to thank the first game of this hunt for this entire hunt, because it's pretty much kept us alive. We started with a balance of 20 quid. I haven't done any reloads, and we've just done a bonus or bust on the final game. And our balance is 9 pence now. So overall, I've lost 20 quid on this hunt today, which is nothing when I'm playing brand new games I've never played before. Right, there were a few that have made it onto the randomizer, and there is one which is under scrutiny, which I'll decide once I've played it again. I hope you have enjoyed today's content. If you have, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment and share. Do all the YouTube stuff, why not? That leaves me with one last thing to say. This is Scatter Time. I'm going to get myself out of here, and I'll catch you at the next one. Let's go.